Inhale deeply. Very good morning. Today is the 5th day of transformation and this is the 6th video. We have been going through the series of speech on how to be happy at all times. 8th sense says you have to come out of ego, you have to come out of sexual feelings. So which means the 8th sense is most applicable only for those people who are above 15 years. It's not for children. The children, they need to do their duty of studying, right? They may not know about sex, so it has no relevance to them, right? And people, so you have to be very clear on this, because the children are not able to understand what sex is. Same way aged people like 70, 80, they cannot come to the spirituality. Please understand. Unless people who have come into the spirituality field at the early stage, it is impossible for someone to cope up at the age of 70. The 70, 80 and all, many people say, no, let me first retire, then come into spirituality. What is spirituality? Please understand. So it is applicable for youngsters, not for 70, 80 and all. If you are already in the spiritual field, it's okay. Otherwise, next janma. Right. Now, so far I have been telling that we have to come out of ego, we have to come out of sexual feelings, right? There is a Tamil song, okay? Kan pona pokile kaal pogalama, kaal pona pokile manam pogalama, manam pona pokile manidan pogalama, மனிதன் வந்த பாதையை மறந்து போகலாமா. Today we are going as per our mind. The mind wants, as a children, as a kid, the mind wants to catch the moon. The mind wants to catch the sun. Please understand, my dears. I am not against the mind. I am not against the desire of the mind. But there is no possibility, my dears. Please understand. Please understand. There is no possibility of a person to bring the moon in the hands. Please understand. So, I say, as a 8th sense person, come and say that, come out of thinking of bringing the moon into your hands. Anyway, you cannot catch it, my dears. Anyway, you cannot catch it. Some kid wants to bring the sun into the hands. Is it possible? It is not possible. Please understand. So, when it is not possible, I say, why do you approach it? Use the sun, use the moon. But do not try to bring the sun or moon into your hands. Same way, ego and sex. Please understand. If the ego can give me pleasure, can give me joy, I will not say that no to ego. If a sexual feeling can give me more happiness, I will not say no to it. But I understand that it has no relevance to my life, my dears. No relevance. No relevance. It has no relevance. I can guarantee. For example, ego. Take the example of ego. The whole world says Shankar is great, 8th Sense Yoga is great, okay? But I have a pain in this finger. My ego is boosted by the fame, name, right? You people saying that Shankar is great, Shankar is great. But I have a pain in the nail. Will that shouting of Shankar is great will solve my problem? You can boost my ego, but it cannot help me out. Please understand. It cannot help me out. I have seen so many great people when they admitted into the hospital. The whole humanity praying for them, praying for them. Is there any one person who is able to make their suffering as nil? Your name, your fame is not helping, my dear, so there is no need for us to have ego. It's not that ego is helping me out. When the ego is not helping me out, when I die, when I'm in the ICU, I see the death. I don't see the fame. I don't even realize people are shouting on the other side or praying for me to get relieved. But doesn't help. Doesn't help. Then why do I need to have ego? Let me come into the point of sexual feelings. The whole world, the society has a law saying that I can marry only one woman. Right? I can marry only one woman. If I marry another woman, I will be put into jail. There is a strict law out there. If I have to divorce, we have to pay some penalty. We have to wait for an year. We have to go to the court. Right? And if a girl says that that is harassment, right? Or eve teasing, the police can catch us. That inquiry can be later. They can put us into the jail. So the whole society is not encourage us to have more feelings. Right? Right? Is it not? Am I telling something wrong? Is it what we are seeing in the world, right? Right? If at all the society admits or accepts one to have 2 wives, 3 wives, what happens? The first wife is full of tears. We are gaining sin. We are gaining sin just because of lust. So the society is not encouraging. If at all society encourage, the people who are connected with us are in tears. Please understand. So nobody is encouraging us. Even if I have feeling, right? It is like catching a moon. Is it possible for us to catch the moon? Right? If there is no restriction in the world, is it possible for a person to marry 400 crores of people? Is it possible? Even if the whole world accepts, am I capable to have 400 crores of people? Will my body withstand? So, in summary, the whole society is not encouraging us to see one more woman other than your wife. The whole society. There is a law is there. Eve teasing is there. harassment case is there. Right? In that case, why do we approach, or why do we water it? Why do we encourage it? What I wish to say is, the ego and sex, right? Both are not encouraged by the society, and both are not encouraged by the nature. They both are not encouraged by the physical features. Then why? I am asking. Please understand. We can come out of these two only by two ways. One is by understanding the fact that the whole world does not welcome it. The whole world is against it. Please understand. If at all you may say some society accepts, then what about the disease, the natural disease which comes, right? There are some cancers are coming, AIDS is coming, right? They say VD, that is one of the disease, right? So, which means even if the society accepts, the nature does not accept. So, first of all, our consciousness does not accept. Please understand. Let us why bother about society. First, our consciousness does not accept. Otherwise, we will not have guilty feeling. So, we have guilty feeling. So, the consciousness is not accepting it. The society is not accepting. The laws are very strong. Even if everything accepts, the nature does not accept and give lot of diseases, and people are suffering because of this particular thinking. Please understand. I came to know one person who is a male who wants to become female. Right? Just one thought, my dears, one thought. The thought of wants to become like a female, his whole life is now into it. He wants to do surgery, he wants to do that, this. He is not interested in enjoying the life. One thought. Please, I said we get 20 thoughts per second, but one thought can kill people. One thought can make us to worry. One thought can make us to suffer. 17 lakhs thoughts per day. Should we not be keen on what we do? So in all the ways I am telling you, this ego and sexual feelings has no use. Even if you want, you cannot approach it. Right? And even if you get it, it doesn't help you. As I said, ego. The whole world says, so and so is so great. Oh my God, pray. I pray for him to come out of sufferings, but I am not able to come. Your prayer is not helping me, because the power of my past events is much more power than your prayers. What I was not supposed to do, I did it. Will the nature won't give its impact? It will give. I am not telling the prayers does not help. It helps. But what extent? What extent? Right? When there is a war between two countries, both of them are sending the missiles. The missile which has more power will destroy the other missile. We have seen actually when there was a war between Iraq and Kuwait. The American troop was sending Patriots, right? It was destroying it. Same way. The way in which we live will give its effect. That power has more than the prayers of the people, and therefore it is not helping. So my ego will not help. My sexual feelings will not help. It destroys my life. That's why I say, have a vision of coming out of this too. Why am I talking about it so regularly? Because once the transformation seed is over, you may ask, my dear Shankar, my dear eighth sense, can you help me to come out of it? I will say yes, but I will not talk about ego. I will not talk about sexual feelings, how it comes, how it goes. I will not talk about. You are the one who has to see your life on daily basis, how it comes, how it goes. Then what is my duty? My duty is to just chant Sankhya Karika. My duty is to chant Yoga Sutra. My duty is to explain Sankhya. My duty is to explain Yoga Sutra. That meaning can help you. Not that my talking about this is bad, that is bad. No, it will not help you. This will be completed in this transformation series. After that, I will not even talk about it, because I know it is not possible for me to change you. If you have to change yourself, you have to change yourself by yourself. You have to see your activities on daily basis. As I said, 7 seconds, once in 7 seconds, people get the feeling of sex. Which means what? It becomes negative, my dears, negative. The energy, power of sexual fluid is a positive energy which becomes negative because of thought. The thought is destroying us. The thought is destroying us. If we can know how to live in the present moment, that is the joyful life. Present moment, nothing else. Please. If we know how to live in the present moment, that is the bliss. But we are all caught up by thoughts. What happened in the past, what will happen? Either we worry about the future or regret about the past. Then what is our present life? The past and future is destroying the present. Please understand. The present moment I am able to see the breeze. The trees, how nice the tree is. Right? I am so happy to deliver this dialogue. I will be so happy if you can hear with your wholehearted. Please understand. You may not be able to get such a video from me, because this is the transformation series. I shout, right? It's not a shout. It is my pure love on you. It's my pure love on 800 crores of people who are living in the world. Please understand. This is my duty to deliver this speech. The people who hear the speech immediately after my upload gets more effect. You can say, J. Krishnamurti has given already, U.G. Krishnamurti has given. They have given their dialogues long back. They are not alive today. I am alive. My energy has more power when you hear immediately. That's why this video. It's not that I have to deliver this speech. So many people have given. So many people. I'm not the one who is delivering this type of speech. Please understand. Right? So, let us live in the present moment. Let us not live with thoughts. Ego is thought. Ego is thought. Ego is thought. Sexual feeling is thought. Sexual feeling is thought. Sexual feeling is thought. And thought cannot help us to live a better life. Thought will destroy us. Thought has two functions. Either it regret about the past or worry about the future. Thought and memory are different. If I live in the present moment using my memory, it is not thought. I live in the present moment. At this present moment, I am able to hear my own voice. So much of breeze is coming. I am in closed eyes. I am in chin mudra. I am in front of my camera. I am able to hear the sound of the birds. These are all not thoughts. These are all present moment. Please understand, these are all present moment. Thought is past or future. When I use my memory to recollect, yes, this is the sound of the bird. Now I am able to hear the sound of the aeroplane. Right? I am able to feel the breeze. Is this thought? No. It is present moment. When I use my memory to understand what is happening in and around me, is present moment, it is not thought. Thought is past or future. I cannot do anything now about the future, but I think of the future and worry about it. What will happen if I die? Nothing will happen, my dears. If I die in the next second, nothing will happen. You may not know, my family may be happier than what they are now. Who knows? We think we are helping the family. Before I born, the whole world was so happy and never had worried. Nobody was waiting for my birth. I get a birth, I live for my selfishness and say, I do this, I know this, I know this. What do I know? I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing. Please understand. We cannot even understand how a small soil has come into this earth. Please understand. We know how to destroy the world. We know how to use the plastic papers. We know how to destroy the world, but we do not know how to create a single soil. In this universe, so many planets are there. Only in earth, Panchabhutas are in Anyonyam. They are in equilibrium. They are able to make us to live. No other planets in this world has that potential. How much? Right? We have to give respect to this earth. Are we giving? No. We use plastic papers. We destroy the earth. It takes crores of years to get a soil like this. The earth is a gift. The Panchabhuta, what is inside is in the earth, and you are not different from the earth. People say if you do not take care of the earth, your generations will be affected. Please stop these words. It is not your generations. We do not die. As long as we have thought, we take another birth. Please understand. As long as we have thought, we take another birth. That generation is ourselves.